This episode is made possible by the generous contributions of a few of my subscribers. I want to thank Carolyn Kennard and Cliff from Foxit Outdoors. Thank you for making this adventure a possibility. If you'd like to help out with future endeavors or support my channel, check out waypoint.community. Hey guys, what is up? Justin Van Ferrari here, Waypoint Outdoor Adventures, and we got quite the adventure. We are getting ready to head out to Isle Royale, and I'm over here with my buddy Josh. You'll get to meet him here in a little while, but this is July 2020, and everything's shut down. There is only one way to get out to the island. That's by this right here. That is right. We're going to be heading out via seaplane, and we shoot out at 8. We got in here late last night. We found a campground. We camped there for just a little while and got up this morning. We're not sticking to any one trail. We're going to be kind of zigzagging throughout the island, so should be quite the adventure. Stay tuned.
So we have this pool noodle. If we go down, you taking a video?
Yeah, get some candid stuff.
So yeah, pulling pool noodles out in case the plane goes down makes you feel good.
So we're just waiting here, just chilling. Pilots just got here, and we've been given strict instructions to stay in the car, stay in the vehicle. When someone approaches, right here, look like a bank robber hijacking an airplane. That's what we're supposed to look like. So Josh's bet for us is the orange plane. That looks like the newest one. I think that's the hope.
That's the hope.
It is what, 7:10-ish?
Yep.
50 minutes.
Whew.
Oh, she put her mask on.
Yep.
She's looking at us.
Oh, somebody else. All right. So she comes over.
Oh.
Hello, how are you?
Oh.
You're so anxious to get to Isle Royale.
We woke up early, and
Yeah.
rather than sitting at a campsite, we were like, we might as well.
Hancock?
Yeah, we just.
Oh, sweet.
So we drove up from Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids area,
Nice.
and just stayed there last night, and then we were like, might as well go get some coffee and sit rather than, so.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, let's get you checked in.
Okay.
And let's see, there's 2 of you. We've got a lot of groups, 2s today, so just tell me your last name.
Van Ferrari.
Perfect. We have you going to Windigo this morning.
Yep.
We have you returning out of Rock Harbor on the 6th.
Yep.
On the 9 a.m. flight.
Yep.
And you're parking this car with us for
Yep.
that period. I didn't even stop and calculate that. So you're going to be here for
I think we're on the island 10 days.
10?
I think it's something like that.
Okay, that sounds right. So we $5 a day.
Yep.
If you want to use a card, after we get your packs out, just come to the window and I'll run the credit card there.
Okay, that'll work. Yep.
I'm going to go ahead through the COVID questions now. So if you guys could just answer out loud, it makes it easy for me. I can just keep going. I don't have to look up and see if you're nodding. In the last 14 days, have you traveled outside the U.S.?
No.
Do you have any new or worsening onset of the following symptoms? Fever?
No.
Cough?
No.
Shortness of breath?
No.
Runny nose?
No.
Sore throat?
No.
Chills?
No.
Body aches?
No.
Fatigue?
No.
Headache?
No.
Loss of taste or smell?
No.
Eye drainage?
No.
Congestion?
No.
Have you been exposed to someone being tested for COVID-19?
No.
Have you been exposed to anyone with the symptoms I just listed?
No.
Are there any members of your household or a close contact that are currently on quarantine for exposure?
No.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to take your temperatures. .6. That's probably picking up the cool air a little bit. Let me.
Oh, he's hypothermic.
I actually usually run
96.3,
low.
are you low?
Yeah, I always run low. It's weird.
Morning. We'll be right with you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a low temperature person. I always have been. It's weird.
96.3.
All right.
Cool, you guys.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
go ahead and get your packs.
Okay.
Put them on the deck right there by the scale. Do you see the scale?
Yep.
And then you can, we'll get your parking.
Okay.
And then we park the cars above.
I figured
you
you kind of go out over there and around.
You go out and you kind of swing back around, and you can take any open space.
Okay. How many people are on the island approximately right now? Any idea?
With not including the rangers, there's probably less than 50.
Okay.
We figured this year it was going to be very minimal people because no ferries. And
Yeah, it's pretty primo, guys.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
We'll see you. Brad is going to get your bags weighed, and then one
we'll
of us will be in the
pull
office
up
shortly.
Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks. $44. Must have
the shoes off.
Oh.
Take this out and then the paddles.
Look at that.
Oh man, you're like
Told you it
8
was like
pounds
35.
8 pounds lower than mine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Josh is paying for parking so he can park our car here, and we're getting ready to head out.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right, no problem.
Man, what an absolutely gorgeous day. It is absolutely beautiful. The sun is shining, and it is going to be an absolutely amazing trip. The weather is supposed to be perfect. It's long sleeve weather. It's been like 90 degrees and just super hot and humid all week. So it's going to be refreshing to be out on the island. 70-degree days, 60 at night, maybe upper 50s, and sun all week long. There's one day it may chance of rain, and that can always change. So I'm going to go through a gear list for you, but we got some cool surprises. I am going to get out onto some of the lakes and go fishing. So we're going to be hiking probably 60 to 70 miles, and I've got a little makeshift pack raft that I brought. So we'll be hiking that. My pack is 43 pounds. Josh is 35. And but I've got 17 pounds of food. We're gone 10 days, actually technically 11 days. So it's gonna be fun. So, but I'm looking forward to losing some of this maybe, and gaining some more of this. We'll see if that happens. What do you think, Josh?
Excited, ready to go, man. I'm gonna send my kid a picture of the planes. See what he says.
So Josh has been wanting to do this trip for a while. It's kind of been on his bucket list, and he turned 40 this year, right? This is your 40th.
This is my 40th birthday present.
40th birthday present to himself. So.
Hey, so Jake, that's the plane that we are taking.
Wait a minute, what did that say? It's not very reassuring that a pilot needs a reminder not to do an intentional spin. At least we're almost to the island. I better check my seatbelt. All right, we're good. never saw these moose, but I was able to capture them on video as we were flying in. It's pretty sweet. All right, we just landed safe and sound. Josh, I don't know, that island looks pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can make it.
Good thing we did 10 days, right?
All right. Now the adventure begins. I almost slipped and fell after we rushed to the emergency room. All right. You guys do the whole trail from Rock Harbor, or?
No, we've been there. We did the FELDTMAN loop and Huggy.
Oh, nice, excellent.
If you want to see moose this morning, just go out from the camp.
Okay.
The campsite around there, they're feeding there.
Are they really? Okay.
There's 3 bulls there now.
Oh, nice, cool. Thank you for the tip.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great day. All right, so we are gonna head to the ranger station. We gotta pack fuel, something about don't bring explosives on the plane. So go grab fuel. We're gonna hit the trail. Plan is to do about 12 miles today, but these guys just said the moose are feeding just down from the campsite, so probably gonna stop down there and get our first view of a moose. Uh-oh, I'm feeling winded already. I don't have my my appropriate hiking attire just yet. This is, I don't think, how you're supposed to do it. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put your shoes on. For sandals. I don't think you're that hard for.
Yeah.
Some people do though.
Everyone is
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't do that. I need shoes.
Okay, ready?
All right, 2 for us.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Want to put on your shoes and stuff? We can
We can go up to the ranger station and I can put them on. It's no big deal.
Have y'all been here before?
Nope.
No, first time.
Awesome, very cool. Welcome to Isle Royale. Come to one of the least visited national parks in the lower 48. So let's hear your game plan.
So Feldman
Okay.
to, what is it? I always say it wrong. Siskowitz.
Siskowitz.
And then we'll go up to, back up to the
Yeah,
ridge.
probably camp at Lake DeSoar
Okay.
day 3.
And then, because we heard a lot of people said this side of the island's really pretty too, so we're like, by day 5, we want to be
In the middle.
basically
so you
at
can
Hatchet,
Yeah.
so
enjoy
that
the
we
other
can then
side
go
too.
Yeah.
to the
Which-
other side.
which
Which one do you
Yeah.
think is, would you suggest is the better place to camp?
So I would say Todd if you're looking for views.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've heard, but there is a challenge that might present itself to you. On the east side of Hatchet Lake, there's that spur trail called the Hatchet Lake Trail that
Yep.
goes up to Todd.
Yep.
So there's a beaver dam on the east side.
Oh, I heard about that, I think. Yeah.
Did ya?
There's a beaver dam, and it's been there for years. And
Yeah.
then there's a bridge with 2 planks.
Mhm.
Beginning of the season was all washed over. The water level was really high from the snow melt, and probably the beavers too. And so it wasn't passable. So people were going around. Some people were successful. Some people got lost.
Okay. Oh man, here we are. We are on the island. We just got through orientation. We dropped our packs. And look at this right here. Welcome to Isle Royale National Park, Windigo. And we are going to be traveling. The island is 45 miles long. we're going to be traveling all the way across the island, but we're not going straight across. We're going to be taking a bunch of loops. We're kind of zigzagging. I think the island is 9 miles wide at its widest point. So we're going to be kind of zigzagging. We'll see the southern end of the island over here on the west. Then we're going to head over to the north end of the island, check out Todd Harbor and McCargo Grove or Cove, and then head back down to the ridge. And we're out here to have fun, to have an adventure, to see some wildlife. And one of my passions is bringing people along for the journey, and so I'm excited to be able to do that. Typically, my journeys are, bushcraft, survival, stay in one place, set up a base camp. This is completely different. Everything we have for the next 10 days is on our backs. In fact, if you see my backpack, which I don't have right now, but when we get it on, you're going to see some paddles. Yes, I have a kind of a pack raft in my pack, but I want to get out and do some fishing. I think a few of the meals that we eat will be fish. So most of them are Mountain House. Brought my jet boil. I'll do a complete kind of gear review, like stuff, what I brought when we get to our first campsite tonight, when I unpack it for the first time. So right here, you met Josh earlier. This is Josh's 40th birthday present to himself, or from his wife, I guess. I don't know, whoever. But it's been a dream. He's a science teacher, high school science teacher. Been wanting to come to this island for a long time. So I am absolutely sure that along the way, you're going to get some information about island, about geology, about whatever science teachers talk about when they explore the vast wilderness. So I'm excited to learn about that too. So, all right, we're gonna head down here. They said that there were some moose hanging out here this morning. They might have packed it up, gone back inland, but they were down here in the, what is this, a bay? Or is this like the channel?
Yeah, the Washington,
I guess so.
Windigo Bay.
Yep, so we're gonna see if we can't see a moose, but I think we're pretty guaranteed to see some, especially as we head down to FELDTMAN Lake, FELDTMAN Ridge. She said it's super shallow and the moose like to get out there and just stay in the water because it's pretty warm for them. So should be good.
So these are like what she was saying
Yeah.
are the shelters.
Oh, man,
I won't even set up my tent.
No.
If we find these at one of them, I'll just lay the tent out. And
Oh, there's moose. There's a moose. All right, guys, that's pretty awesome. Not even to our hike. I don't even have my backpack on. Saw our first moose. So here, I'll get a better shot for you. Look how far they stick their head down in there for
so this is Washington Windigo Harbor.
Yeah, this is where we flew over in the plane. I think this is the same moose that you got on the on the ride in. So
The moose like this water right here because it's very shallow.
she sees
so
us.
A lot of the
She doesn't care.
aquatic vegetation grows in here. So then once it grows, they like really salty, kind of different salt content type vegetation. So because it's shallow, it warms up much quicker. So then you get a lot of that like bed vegetation that they can walk out and eat. And it's really easy for them to access it. And when it's really hot, like right now, the ranger said they really like the cold water to cool down.
Oh, that pack is heavy. 43 pounds plus water. Oh, they buckled that belt together. All right. You ready, Josh?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
8.5 miles.
You can do something funny if you want to. All right, we are officially on the trail. This is pretty exciting. And 8.5 miles today. That's the plan, 8.5 miles. And sounds like we'll have some pretty cool views tonight. Feldtman Lake, good chance of seeing a moose eating. There we go, Feldtman Lake, this way. Whoa, I thought that was, I'm destroying the property already. Let's see how she goes. Oh, we're here, Isle Royale. It's gonna be an epic adventure. Stay tuned. Oh yeah. We're itching to go today. We got lots of energy. We're well rested. I think I'll probably look a little different on day 3. 8.5 miles is a pretty easy day, I think, but I haven't carried almost 50 pounds in probably, it's probably been 3 or 4 years. So 43, plus I got a fanny pack with a few things, and then I just added water, so water's probably a couple pounds. So I'm close to 50. Oh, our first waterfall. Look at that. Pretty epic. Need to fill up on water? Are you good?
Which of the three? Which of the three?
Oh, you allotted yourself 3 epic bars?
No.
Oh, no, you're going. Oh.
I have crackers, and so like the tip, right? You made this tip. I got this from Justin. Take Ziploc bags and individually portion out your snacks for the day. That way you're not going to overeat your food before day 8, and it's a lot easier than pulling all huge bags out of your of like almonds and stuff out of your bag. You have one package you can just slide in your pocket to eat from the day, and then you're not constantly digging into your bag all the time you want a snack. So good tip.
Yep. The only downside, you pre-package, then you're like, man, I really want a salty snack, but all I have is sweet stuff. So, yeah, but I found like I can consume so much food. I consume way more than I need. And if I don't ration it, it's gone halfway through the trip. Yeah, I was researching a lot of the plants and trees on the island, and I knew there was going to be a lot of birch. Don't tell any of my bushcrafter friends, but I was packing my raincoat. In the pocket of my raincoat was a lighter. I didn't intentionally pack a lighter, but I have a lighter, so we're gonna be a leaf. Looks like a steak.
Yeah.
Tent steak, not a real steak. Not like a moose steak. This kind of looks like a moose steak. Man, we're just hiking along the bay here, hiking along Lake Superior. I don't know, is it a bay or channel? Oh, I guess it's the bay, yeah. Yeah, Washington Harbor, I guess. Looking at Beaver Island over there, accessible only by boat. Oh, there's some older moose droppings right here. They look like mini horse turds. All right, guys, so what we have here, those are some unripe. This one right here is a nice ripe thimbleberry. Can identify it by its huge, up to 8-inch across, and there's a big leaf right there. 8-inch across, fuzzy maple-shaped leaves, about 2 to 4 feet high. And the berries look a lot like a raspberry, but they're softer, bright red, and large enough to cover your thumb. That's why they call it a thimbleberry.
See? And
So let's see.
They pop off. They look like that.
Now let me poke a needle into that and see if it will actually work as a thimble. So.
They're good too.
All right, let's see what it tastes like. Oh man, that's good. That's like flavor burst. That's like, oh,
These ones aren't ready yet.
that is amazing. That tastes similar to a raspberry, but much more pungent. Is that the right word? Flavor? There's a whole bunch up here. Oh, holy cow, that's worth it. That's worth,
Stopping for a second.
there's another one back in there. So this one, I don't know if, no, it's not, it's young. That one looks probably like it's all dried up right there. Yeah. We've been hiking up. We're almost to the FELDTMAN Ridge, I think, or where it starts, or we're going to be up high anyway. And hopefully there's some good views. There's definitely. Yeah. All right, so we are almost 3 miles into our hike. We're getting up on the ridge. Josh is ahead of me, and he said, "Oh." So I'm thinking that means a spectacular view of some nature. Let's see. Oh wow, look at that. What a view.
So we're hiking, coming up the trail, and we hit
Wow.
this.
Holy cow, look at that.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
So it's so you can see the rhyolite. It might be rhyolite or it's the conglomerate with salt. Angie and Jay, and you can see, so we came up and we're on our way to FELDTMAN Lake. And like as you walk, there's just all these, I don't know if you can see them all, but there's all these like.
I scared him away. Go over there. Walk that way, Josh.
Bunch of
Walk right there.
grasshoppers and see them all. And you can just see them flying everywhere. There's just so many of them. Like as you're walking through, look at them all.
All those little flying insects are not, they're not mosquitoes, they're grasshoppers.
Which I'm like, this is what that section is.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be sweet actually, that'd be fun.
I don't care. Like,
I might even pick some and eat them.
yeah.
Fry them up, fried grasshoppers. Oh, look at that. Oh man.
So there's Lake Superior over there. Another little kettle lake. Maybe it's a kettle lake. That's what it looks like to me. Huh. Pretty amazing. That's Justin. Right?
Yeah, look, there's, okay, look, oh, are those moose down there? I think so. Look, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see it on here, but so
Like it comes
at
out
the very
in,
end, yep,
and then out
and then
again.
out.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that moves. Like it's, yeah, it's moved. It just moved. It turned. Two moose down there. It's if you watch closely, you can see it move. But it's, I mean, I'm zoomed in. It's gonna be so pixelated. Actually, let's see. Oh, it's only gonna let me go in partial, but I might be able to digitally zoom it in and see. But yeah, they're just, I mean, they're just sitting there eating. Guaranteed, they just got their heads down in the water, even though I can't really see that closely. I don't have binoculars, but they're there.
I haven't lived there in 3 years.
Yeah. That's what I love about hiking in the woods. Every time you turn a corner or you go up over a ridge or you come down in a valley, it's just so varied. It's a new adventure at every turn. So peaceful. No cars. I haven't heard a car in a few hours. Heard a plane, a few boats. Lots of birds singing. All right, well, this has been quite a hike, quite a day so far. We found the one clearing in the dense underbrush. It's been pretty crazy. A few spots where it literally has been kind of hard to figure out the trail. And just when you think you might be on a moose trail, not the actual trail, you see a cut branch or a log or maybe a little 2x12 bridge to, no, just let us know we're on the right spot. So we are about a mile and a quarter-ish from our campsite. We're averaging about 2 miles an hour on the first day. It's not been crazy up and down. It's been a pretty nice. It's just a lot of woods. I haven't filmed a ton because it's just, I mean, I've kind of shown you the most epic spots, and as we're leaving along Lake Superior and then the scenic overlook, and you can see this, the woods here. I mean, it's so cool. I love how every turn the woods is just, it's different. It's, you know, you never see the same. It's like, oh, I saw this before. It's just, it's all new. Lots of birch though, some huge birch trees. I've not seen birch trees as large as some of these that are still living, and it's pretty impressive. So, yeah, we need to take a little breather. Averaging about 2 miles an hour, so mile and a quarter. That gives us about 35 minutes. We'll be at our campsite. What is it? What time is it? 3 o'clock? 3:15? 3:15. 3:15. So by 4 o'clock, we'll be rolling into camp and FELDTMAN Lake Campground. What site are we looking for?
We're hoping for 2.
Hoping
Everybody says 2's the best.
Everybody says 2's the best, and we have not seen anybody on the trail since we left. I mean, we've seen a couple footprints, so somebody's been out here in the last few days, but we haven't seen any, no people. Did see, I mean, tons of moose tracks. We saw a couple moose this morning, and but I saw a wolf track, a pretty fresh wolf track, and the thing was big. It was probably as big as, you know, that part of my hand, like that. So it's that was pretty cool. That was a big paw track.
I bet when we get to the lake, that'll be nice, and everybody said the short little walk out to Lake Superior is really nice too.
Oh yeah, stay tuned for the time lapse of the sunset tonight at Rainbow Cove. All right, we're just gonna chill for a bit, and we'll catch up with you at camp. All right, guys, a quick update. So much for staying dry, so much for kind of getting into camp and just chilling, relaxing. I didn't even film. I lost my sunglasses, so I ran back about a half a mile back on the trail where we last stopped. Actually, where you last saw me, I laid down and I sat back up. Glasses fell off. I knew they fell off, and I should have grabbed them right then. But so, got a half mile down the trail, realized it, shot back. Thunder's rolling in, clouds are rolling in, and we would have got caught in that downpour regardless. But so we got here and had to set it up immediately. So no footage of that. I apologize, but sun is coming back out, and it's looking like it might be a beautiful rest of the afternoon. I have here a brand new kind of 4-section super light carbon fiber rod with a Regal LT 2000D reel. I just got this. This is my 43rd birthday present from my lovely wife, but she didn't pick it out all by herself. All right, guys, I've been following a moose that looked like it was walking on top of Josh's trail, and there it is. It's a bull. Look at this. Can you guys see him in there?